5 seconds to go. Start. Namaskar. All my colleagues in the Union Cabinet, ambassadors, high commissioners, central and state government officials serving all over the world, all the leaders of different export councils and chambers of commerce and industry, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the Amrit Mahotsav of freedom. This is not only the time to celebrate our freedom in the 75th year of independence, it is also an opportunity to build a clear vision and roadmap for future India. Your role, involvement, and initiatives for our export ambitions are very huge. I understand everyone here is aware of what is happening today at the global level. Today, the world is getting smaller and smaller every day due to physical, technological, and financial connectivity. In such a situation, new possibilities are emerging around the world for the expansion of our exports. I think that you are more experienced than me and better judges. I congratulate all of you for today's initiative and for the opportunity to exchange views from both sides. The enthusiasm, optimism, and commitment displayed by all of you to achieve our ambitious goals regarding exports is also commendable. Friends, when we had the highest share in the global economy, it was due to India's robust trade and exports. We have trade links and trade routes with almost every part of the world. Today, as we try to reclaim that old stake in the global economy, the role of our exports is very important in the post COVID world when there is an extensive debate on the global supply chain. We have to maximize our efforts to take advantage of the new opportunities. You are aware that our exports constitute about 20% of GDP. Considering the size of our economy and our potential manufacturing and service industry base, there is a huge potential for exports to grow. At a time when the country is on the Atmanirbhar Bharat mission, one of its goals is also to increase India's share in the global supply chain in exports manifold. Today, we have to ensure that we get access according to the international demand so that our business can scale up and grow. Our industry will also have to embrace the best technology, focus on innovation and increase its share in R&D. This can only result in the growth of our share in the global value chain. While encouraging competition and excellence, we have to prepare global champions in every sector. Friends, four factors are very crucial for increasing exports. First, the manufacturing in the country has to increase manifold and it should be qualitatively competitive. As our friends said, there is a new class in the world which focuses on quality more than price, and we have to address this issue. Secondly, there should be an end to the logistics problems of transport. In this regard, the center, state governments, and private players have to play their part. Thirdly, the government has to work shoulder to shoulder with the exporters. We will not get the desired results if state governments are not involved, if exporters' councils in the states are not involved, and businessmen who remain in the isolated world and carry out exports in their own way, we need to collaborate. And the fourth factor, which is related to today's event, is the international market for Indian products. When all these four factors are integrated, only then India's local will be global, only then will we be able to achieve the goal of making India for the world in a better way. Friends, the governments, both at the center and the states, are trying to move ahead by understanding the needs of the business world. Under the Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign, many relaxations have been given in compliances which have made it easier to run economic activities smoothly. The emergency credit line guarantee scheme of rupees 3 lakh crore has provided relief to MSMEs and other affected sectors. Another rupees 1.5 lakh crore has been approved recently to encourage recovery and growth. Friends, the production linked incentive scheme will go a long way in increasing not only the scale of our manufacturing but also the level of global quality and efficiency. This will greatly facilitate the development of a new ecosystem of the Made in India. The country will get new global champions in manufacturing and exports. We are experiencing its impact in the mobile phone sector. 7 years ago, we used to import mobile phones worth about $8 billion, which has come down to $2 billion. 7 years ago, India used to export mobile phones worth only $0.3 billion. Now it has increased to more than $3 billion. Friends, the government's focus is also to resolve another problem related to manufacturing and exports. It has been and should remain the priority of both the central and state governments to cut down time and cost of logistics. In order to ensure this, we will have to move forward rapidly at every level, whether it is policy decision or construction of infrastructure. Today, we are moving rapidly towards multimodal connectivity. Friends, Bangladesh has just shared its experience that goods have started moving through the railway route and there has been a sudden increase in the volumes. Friends, the government is making continuous efforts to minimize the impact of the pandemic and to keep the virus infection under control. Vaccination is progressing at a fast pace in the country today. Every possible step has been taken to eliminate every problem of the countrymen and the industry. You are also experiencing the results of the efforts made in the past. Our industry and our businesses have also innovated during this period and molded themselves according to the new challenges. The industry also helped the country deal with the medical emergency and played a role in reviving growth. This is the reason that today, along with the drugs and pharmaceuticals, our exports have reached a new level in sectors like agriculture. Today, we are witnessing positive signs not only in economic recovery but also about high growth. Many of the world's major economies are also showing signs of rapid recovery. Therefore, I think this is a better time to have bigger targets for exports and achieve them. The government is also taking necessary steps at every level in this regard. Recently, the government made a major discussion regarding exporters. With this decision, our exporters will get a boost of about 88,000 crore rupees in the form of insurance cover. Similarly, rationalizing export incentives and making them WTO compliant will also boost our exports. Stop.